Something unexpected is happening out there, in the dark, silent void beyond Mars. The mysterious interstellar object known as 3I/Atlas has just undergone a series of changes so dramatic that even veteran astronomers are starting to use one word they rarely ever say in public: dangerous. For months, 3I/Atlas had followed a somewhat predictable path through the solar system. It was a visitor from the stars, a cold, ancient object passing through like Oumuamua before it. But over the past few weeks, new readings from multiple observatories, including the European Southern Observatory, NASA's Deep Space Network, and Japan's Subaru Telescope, have detected something that defies all previous models. 3I/Atlas isn't behaving like a normal comet anymore. The first sign: anomalous brightness. At first, the change seemed small, a sudden brightening. The object's apparent magnitude increased by nearly 300% in just a few hours. Scientists assumed it was a typical outgassing event, when a comet's frozen material heats up and releases jets of gas and dust. But those assumptions didn't last long. Infrared sensors detected no water vapor, no carbon dioxide, no dust plume. Nothing. Instead, the radiation signature suggested metallic particles being ejected, highly reflective, extremely dense, and perfectly symmetrical in pattern. It wasn't an explosion. It was structured. NASA quietly updated their observation logs, but no public explanation was offered. Then, the James Webb Space Telescope captured something that changed the conversation completely. The second sign: shape-shifting structure. When Webb's instruments zoomed in on 3I/Atlas, astronomers expected to see a rough, icy body with an uneven spin. Instead, the images showed what appeared to be massive geometric variations, sharp, planar surfaces reflecting light like a mirror. For hours, researchers thought it was a data glitch. But when independent observatories verified the same reflections, the possibility of an artificial structure resurfaced. Even more unsettling, the object's rotation rate had changed. It had slowed, then stabilized. Natural comets rarely do that. A deceleration that sudden implies either an external force acting upon it, or internal mechanisms adjusting its spin. As one researcher from the Max Planck Institute put it, it's as if the object decided to stop spinning. The third sign: magnetic disturbances. Spacecraft monitoring the solar wind near 3I/Atlas began reporting electromagnetic anomalies. The Parker Solar Probe detected wave distortions consistent with a powerful magnetic field being generated, not by the sun, but seemingly from the object itself. For a few hours, the surrounding plasma currents appeared to bend around 3I/Atlas, forming a protective shell-like field. That's when scientists realized something unprecedented was happening. If 3I/Atlas can generate a magnetic shield, then it's interacting with its environment in a way we've only ever seen in spacecraft or artificial satellites. The implications are staggering. The fourth sign: orbital drift. Even the most conservative models have now confirmed a slight but measurable course alteration. Originally, 3I/Atlas was expected to pass harmlessly through the outer solar system and head back into deep space. But updated data from ESA's tracking network shows a deviation, small, but real, toward the inner planets. NASA has officially called the change negligible. However, several independent analysts point out that the deviation cannot be explained by gravitational perturbations alone. Something is influencing its trajectory, and no one knows what. Silence from space agencies. Perhaps the most alarming part of this story isn't the object itself, it's the silence surrounding it. NASA has suspended public updates since the first anomalies appeared. The European Space Agency has limited its data feed to private consortiums. And the Chinese National Space Administration has completely blacked out all coverage related to its deep space observation program. According to leaked insider reports, China's powerful fast radio telescope detected low-frequency emissions in the same sector as 3I/Atlas, repeating bursts spaced precisely every 16 hours. But no confirmation has ever been made public. Some scientists believe it's nothing but interference. Others quietly fear it might be intentional transmission. The fifth sign, particle emission detected. Last week, Japan's ALMA observatory recorded something that pushed this event from unusual to potentially hazardous. A faint stream of ionized particles was detected extending thousands of kilometers behind 3I/Atlas, forming a structure that looked less like a cometary tail and more like a directed exhaust plume. If that's true, then 3I/Atlas is not passive. It's doing something. That something could be harmless, like reacting to solar radiation or shedding material. But it could also mean propulsion. If the latter is even remotely possible, then we may be looking at an active interstellar craft, and its change in direction might not be random. The growing concern. Right now, astronomers across the globe are scrambling for observation time. The James Webb, Hubble, Gaia, and ground-based networks are all attempting to track the object as it continues its unexpected drift. What's troubling is that 3I/Atlas appears to be accelerating again, slightly, but consistently. Its current speed suggests it could reach the inner solar system far sooner than predicted. Even a small miscalculation could bring it within the orbit of Mars, or closer. Governments are not commenting, but leaked internal NASA memos show teams modeling impact contingencies, including possible gravitational capture by Jupiter or Mars. These are not standard procedures for a simple comet. Theories and fear. Astrophysicists are divided. Some maintain it's an unusually reactive interstellar body, responding to solar radiation in unpredictable ways. Others suggest it may contain exotic materials with electromagnetic properties we've never encountered before. But in private forums and late-night meetings, the word artificial keeps surfacing, quietly, reluctantly, but persistently. If it's artificial, it means something, or someone, built it. And if it's changing course intentionally, then it means it's aware of where it's going. The final warning. 3I/Atlas is now officially classified as an object of special interest by multiple space agencies. Its motion is being tracked around the clock, its magnetic signature logged in every database. But despite all the attention, there's one terrifying truth that no one can ignore. We don't understand what we're seeing. In the span of just a few months, 3I/Atlas has gone from a faint speck of light in deep space to the most unpredictable object ever recorded. It bends solar wind. It emits unknown particles. It changes its spin, and possibly its direction. And as one unnamed NASA engineer reportedly said off record, it's not what it's doing that scares us. It's what comes next. No matter what 3I/Atlas truly is, a comet, an anomaly, or a relic from beyond, it's rewriting everything we thought we knew about the cosmos. And as it drifts closer to the heart of our solar system, humanity faces an uncomfortable truth. We are watching something intelligent, and we might be the ones being observed. The next few months could change everything.